Today is Monday, and Monday we are live. So I hope that you all can join me. I know you'll be like, we don't want to miss it, and I don't want you to miss it either. So how is your day? I hope it is beautiful. I hope it's starting off great. It is cold in North Carolina. Right now it's cold, but it's supposed to warm up. They say it's unusual weather at that we don't really get that. Because I remember last year this time it wasn't as cold. So anyway, y'all saw the title. Let me give you a chance because I know you're going to come in and start saying hi. So I want to make sure I acknowledge that. But uh, what I was going to say, but I hope, like I said, I hope everything, look at me, y'all. I'm trying to take this off. I'm doing too much. I hope everything is perfect, whole, and complete. You saw the title. The title says Cleaning Up. It's time to clean up. So we're going to talk about this idea of cleaning up and what that really means. Let me tell you, this live stream is inspired by I did my Sunday specials. You know, it was yesterday. We actually did it live. Like I said, now I have Sunday specials where I create something, a new course, and I keep it at $37. It's a 2-hour course. You can come into it live. It's so cool. Like, it was great. Like, I love that 2 hours. You get in, you learn. It was wonderful. If you buy it after the Sunday special, it's going to go up to $67 on the website. But anyway, let me tell y'all how it was. It was amazing. It turned into what it needed to be. So the discussion, we were talking about daily detoxing, everything you ever wanted to know about daily detoxing. And the next, it was so amazing and so much information that we're doing another one. I'm doing another one, everything you want to know about daily detoxing, and even more stuff and going deeper. So if you want to be a part of the next Sunday special, I'm announcing it now. It's everything you ever want to know about daily detoxing part 2. But don't look at if you missed one that you missed something. They all stand on their own. And so in it, one of the sisters said, because we're talking about detoxing, she knew it was going to be on a deeper spiritual level as well as the obvious stuff. And she said, I am the only one. I wanted to call this Black Faces and White Spaces. Black faces and white spaces. And no offense to anybody that's not black, but I'm telling you, as black women, black men as well, we know the trauma that can actually occur working in spaces where no one looks like you. Hey, Sunday special. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Joyce. Joyce says Sunday special, so on point. Love it. Thank you, darling. One of my greatest supporters. I love you. And she right, even for me, like spirit was really coming through. And I know, and Joyce, I know you said you're going to continue, so we're going to go on next week. Hey, Miss Ebony Cedric, Grand Rising. Black faces and white spaces. What kind of, there's a different type of trauma that we as African women deal with when we're going into spaces that don't look like us. And we need a detox from that. We need a serious detox. Hey, Camille, greetings to you. And so we were really talking about how do you detox? I mean, that was part of it. How do you detox from just the environmental toxins? People hating on you, people not understanding you, always having to explain yourself, always feeling like nobody understands you. It's not easy. And it creates disease. But a lot of us can't stop going in those spaces. A lot of us, this is our livelihood. So where's the detox for that? And so, yeah, hey, Lynn, and we talked about blessings to you. We talked about the detox for that as well as everything else. Good morning, Queen. Glad I called you. Like me, too. I'm so glad. Monday and Thursdays is when I come on live and stay on a little longer. So I want to tell you that my next intensive, this is the last intensive year for $97. The only way you'll ever have $97 again if you join the mastermind, you get them all for $97. But the next one coming is Afrocentric Spiritual House Cleaning. Good morning to you and all the sisters, she says, Carlette. But I want to tell you about this thing because it really made me think about it. Y'all, this year, y'all saw me, I told you, my sister, I was talking to her, she's a numerologist. And she's an astrologist, and she was really talking about the number year, that 11, and that idea of Leo. We know all those eclipses in Leo. Leo's about, what about me? Let me look at me. What's going on with me? What do I need? How can I change something? What can I put out in the atmosphere? Hey, what? Thank you. Hey, Tamika. What can I put out there? This is an opportune time. As Chaotic as it may seem, and may about to be, it's a beautiful time. It's a time that will work for you if you know what you want. It's a time to be very clear about what you want. Number 11, the universe has taken a photograph of your thoughts right now. Every time you see 11, do you like the picture that is taken? So you have to remember. So the reason why I'm doing my next intensive is Afrocentric spiritual house cleansing. I'm talking about on every level. I'm talking about music to play. I'm talking about things to put over your door. I'm talking about what's in the entranceway. I'm talking about why things are set up in certain ways. We think feng shui, we have to think African way, because for our African selves. We're talking about cleaning ideas and techniques and solutions, but we're also talking about what is polyrhythmic healing for Africans. This is true. I cleaned out my house, both physical, personal, emotional. I feel so good. Yes, yes, honey. Hey, Daisy. What is polyrhythmic cleansing? What is polyrhythmic healing? What does that mean for us as Africans? What is the and both of cleansing? What does that mean as us as Africans? And how does that reflect in our household? So we're cleaning our house, but we're cleaning not just the physical outside house, we're also cleaning the physical inside house. We're cleaning our thoughts. We're cleaning our ideas. We're cleaning that which says, I know who I am. Can't wait for that intensive. That's a good topic, especially cleaning the Afrocentric way. I say thank you. I mean, I do it and I see it and I know it. And I'm telling you again, that Sunday special, it inspired me. You know, y'all, I know y'all know that feeling when spirit moves through you. When spirit not just moves through you, it takes you over. And the information was coming from so up high. And it's a blessing. Anybody want to replay, $67. I'll put it on. It's going to be on the website, but you don't have to. You can do it the next Sunday special for $37, and I'll tell you why I say from up high. You know, I dry fasted a couple of days ago, 2 days ago. Yesterday, I dry fasted again. When I say dry fasting, okay, I dry fasted 2 days ago, and then yesterday I liquid fast, and then I ate one meal each of those days. So I'm doing this like one meal a day, but it's not me trying to do it. Hey, Erica, Queen, if spirit took over, spirit will call you. Spirit will lead you. Spirit will guide you. Spirit knows that you're growing. Spirit knows that you're changing. If you feel alone, if you feel like spirit's not listening, they don't hear you, not granting you your wishes, it's not true. Do you know what it is? Hey, Aribus, how are you? Do you know what it is? It's not that you are not hearing the answers. You're not receiving the messages because you're not cleaning yourself. Because you have to clean yourself out to hear spirit. You have to clean yourself out to be a vessel for spirit. Thank you. You have to clean yourself out to be a message to spirit. Ashe. And if you don't, I could tell yesterday you were in the zone. I could feel it. Thank you, Joyce. It was something. But it was everything. It was like I said, the dry fast the day before, the water fast, and doing the one meal a day. This is all Afrocentric spiritual cleansing. And I say Afrocentric. Why am I not saying African spiritual house cleansing? And remember, when I say house, I'm not just meaning this four walls. I'm meaning your house, this too, on a mental, physical, and spiritual level. I say Afrocentric because I think about there was things that my grandmother did. We talked about yesterday the lining up the children and giving everybody castor oil, a very kind of Black American thing, but also in the Caribbean, lining everybody up and giving them aloe vera, and putting it in water and making you drink it to clean out. But there was things that she did that was carried from Africa. But you know how it makes it Afrocentric? Sometimes the ingredients we use is from here. So we carry the tradition, but the ingredients we use are from here. You have to clean up, y'all. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to stay cleansed. Just my mom did that castor oil, and we were not sick like other children. That's right, Daisy. Hey, Black Ice TV, loving your show. Thank you so much. I got to get back on your show, Black Ice. When is your next event? So the next intensive, which is virtual, it's going to start. You know what? I got to look because this one ends at the end of this month. So actually, it's called our February intensive. And I'll let you know, okay? I'll let you know. It's the February intensive, and it's usually the first Sunday of the month. the first Sunday of the month. So it's going to be the first Sunday in February. It's going to be the bomb. It's the last one for 97. After that, I go back to 197 because I bring in instructors and I redid the curriculum and it's looking amazingly beautiful. But if you want to keep $97, you can just join the mastermind group, which keeps you at that same payment. So we'll talk about that more. But are you free Friday? I am free Friday, Black Ice TV. Tell me, I am free Friday. So get in touch with me, please. I would love to do something with you. Black Eyes TV, y'all know, wonderful TV program, independent, black, out of London, England, and they are the bomb. And I had the chance to speak in London, and those were I always tell you, you're the best in the world. You're welcome, Carla. Yes, good. I'm glad you're talking. So, we need each other, y'all. We need each other. So much of it's like y'all. I'm teaching the back to business. I'm teaching the back to business, and what I learn about back to business every time I teach a business course, I get this more and more. Most of us, it's not that we're not talented enough. It's not that we don't know what our divine purpose is. It's not that we don't know how we don't know what to do or when to do it. It's because we're afraid. It's because we've been damaged in a lot of ways. It's because we're afraid to sell. We're afraid to ask for money. We're not used to it. We're so used to being the black face in the white space. We're so used to them telling us when they're going to pay us, when to go to lunch. We're so used to them telling us when we're going to get our pension, and when we're so used to it. We'll do. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're so used to that, like that could be almost damaging. So you try to come out of that society. Oh, good. Okay. I will. You do your best. So you move out of finally, some of us are 50s, 60s, and now we're moving out of the white spaces. But our mind is still there. Where's that check? And how do I die? I can't think for myself. This is how they enslaved us so long. It wasn't about the body being enslaved anymore. It didn't have to be. They enslaved the mind. And once you feel like I can't do without them. And ours is manifesting in a different way, but it's still the same thing. You got to understand that you have so many gifts. That's what I tell my people in my business course. You have so many gifts, and all of them should be utilized to have what you want. Sometimes we got to walk through another door to get what we want, not the door we started out in. And I'm passionate right now because I really want us to make it. I see it. It's not, you know what? I don't care how many forms we give to somebody in any of the groups. When you do business, I can give you 1,000 forms. I could give you 1,000 forums. But if you don't go within, if you don't fix why that money really not coming in, hey, Elizabeth, if you don't do that, if you don't figure out why you don't ever get the business off the ground, it's deeper. And I believe it's black faces and white spaces syndrome. I believe we need a detox before we start to re-enter into our own lives, because our lives have been somebody else's for so long. Our ancestors had to deal with somebody telling them how to do everything. And the corporation is set up for the same reason. The plantation tell you when to go, where to go, how to go. But the thing is, like I have a book, it's a wonderful book. It's a book, an interview with a sister that did with former enslaved Africans. So they were ex-enslaved Africans. And so she was talking to them about what was it like to be free from slavery? What was slavery like? Do you know a lot of them, once the so-called proclamation, Emancipation Proclamation was signed and, the so-called releasing of the enslaved Africans, do you know some didn't want to leave? Some said, what am I going to do without master? What I'm going to do without somebody telling me how to eat, how to drink? And it's not to disrespect our ancestors. It's to understand that they had their minds. They didn't know how to go forward without that check, without that checking, without that so-called guidance that was not guidance. And that's deep. A lot of our elders are alive, don't even want to tell us what happened. They don't want to tell us, but I could tell you. Tune in to your spirit because the ancestors talk to you. Did you see my question? I have to look at it again. You have to you have to understand that a lot of your shortcomings, a lot of your fears is passed on. And if we continue to work in these societies that just don't look like us, societies that really don't have our best interests in mind, we won't be able to move our minds to something different. Everybody if you have a talent, then you have something that could be utilized in the marketplace. It's not how many more forms, it's not how many more connections, it's the connecting to that blockage. And so in my next intensive, afrocentric spiritual house cleansing, we're really going to get there to this time. We're really going to understand that cleaning is not, I did the spring cleaning, I clean every room in my house, and like, where's my prosperity? Where's my abundance? Hey, thank you, Daisy. So if you're interested, it's $97. It's called Afrocentric Spiritual House Cleansing. I'm going to put it up on the website today for those that want to buy now. It's going to be powerful. And also, y'all, the 37, my Sunday specials are now, it's not no old recording. It's the new course. It's live and it's amazing. I love that coming in, and we're going to do some real work there. I've got some people that's really close to me that I love, some people on my team, and they say, you have a lot of information. And sometimes taking it all at one time is so much, and people are still trying to figure out, wait, did she just know what she said? Wait a second, I'm still vibing on the other things she just said. Wait. Okay, I got to implement this other thing. Yes, cleaning out blocks is key to walking into your true self. Yes, Miss Ebony Century, this is great. Can't move forward without acknowledging, but can't do it. But we give thanks. We have to change our minds so that we don't have to keep running back to somebody that ain't never had our best interests in mind. You are so much more than enough. We have to heal for them. Can you speak about the power of the womb? Yes, this was nice here this morning. Yes, so I can, but actually the live stream is over for now, so I will see you on Thursday, and we'll talk about the power of womb. Hey, I'm going to start doing something. And they're going to be called clarity sessions, where you can you can bend my ear, ask me any questions you can in 15 minutes. And I'm going to pick a whole day where I just talk to people for 15 minutes. And it's going to be $25. And for $25 for 15 minutes, ask me every dang thing that you ever wanted to ask me, and let me answer it for you. And that's what we're going to do. But I will talk about that. I realize I've been taking in so much information and never applied it to that. Now I'm stuck in the limbo with all this information. Yes, I know that, but you know what? Don't say you're stuck in limbo. That information actually it's waiting. It's actually waiting to be released. You never wasted your time. You gathered it, and that was good. Are there any sources you recommend for learning? Yes, I recommend Queen Afua. I recommend Queen Afua. She is the womb goddess, the womb priestess. She is the number one. And anybody that don't give her that, especially me, is not telling the truth. She truly is the womb goddess. She truly is. See, I believe all disease starts from the emotional. All disease starts from there. You're very welcome. Queen Afua, she's the bomb. She's everything. And I give her that. I say for me, I deal in the mental, physical, and spiritual just like Queen Afua does. But I know that mental, that those blueprints, it's just those black prints. Yeah, she's the business, isn't she? Those black prints are something else. And we got to change it. Queen, you are so inspiring. I'm very grateful to have manifested the channel. Thank you. Gracious, good gracious. Thank you, Nina. Oh, yeah, I love y'all so much. So anyway, let me set up this website for the next intensive. So for those that are ready, but Sunday special, we talking about detoxing like you ain't never heard before. Oh, Ferris, okay, recommend NC as a spiritual center. Okay, and to keep people, I don't know that many folks in NC yet because I've been here for 1 year myself. But when I start to, I'll let you know. Let me see, I can see you now. Cleaning up, so on point and right on time. Looking at piles. Yes, books, art supplies, papers. This is for real. Let me see if I can see a little more. Okay. See, I can catch you now. I only just 2 months ago said enough. That's right. Peace and blessings, Queen. Can you do an intensive and call it black faces and white spaces? Yes, but you know what? I could do that. I could definitely do that. Will be powerful. Yes, I would love to do it, but I'm telling y'all that I love all. Thank you for the comments. I'm telling you right now, that the next intensive Afrocentric house cleaning, I'll put in parentheses, black faces and white spaces. If you want me to, I can do that. But the Afrocentric spiritual house cleansing, that's what it is. The reason why I explain, because I think people take things on face value like, oh, we're talking about cleaning house. You don't even know what, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even know what we just said. We talking about cleaning house. Do you understand that there were elders that were spiritual elders that knew how to do things to keep us alive during slavery? And she wasn't on YouTube telling everybody else how to do it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm hoping you're really reading between all the lines. That's how powerful we got to be. We got to learn our rituals. We got to learn our incantations. We got to know how to rid things out. That's what I'm talking about. Afrocentric, spiritual house cleansing. That's what I'm talking about. All right? Okay, so yeah, but yeah, so it's that. And you know what? You talked about the black spaces. Thank you. You talked about the black faces, white spaces. The one that we're really concentrated on is the Sunday special. So I'm gonna put up the next one. It's gonna be called, everything you ever want to know about detoxing, daily detoxing, and I'm gonna put that one's black faces and white spaces. We there now. We so in it. So it's detoxing from something. Think if you don't like something in your life, look at your ritual. There you go. And then also learn your rituals. We don't know our rituals. We don't understand our rituals. We have some, and I'm teaching that. So if you want a piece of it, again, Sunday is $37. It's the Sunday special. It's the next one coming this Sunday, live and direct, darling. 2 hours, 2 to 4. It's called Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Daily Detoxing, and in parentheses, black faces, white spaces. Okay, so you'll actually get it. The one from yesterday, because it's a special, so now that's $67. That's part one. If you want to get that, that's fine. If you want to just come into the new one, that's $37. That's fine too. So let me go fix this website up so y'all can go over there and do what you have to do. But ladies that were in the Sunday intensive, the Sunday special, the workshop, like, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be that vehicle. Like, it was, like, I was taking notes. I was delivering the message and I was taking the notes, honey. You all have that ability to let spirit ride you, girl. Let him ride. Let her ride you, girl. Let her ride you. Have an amazing day. You too. I love you all with all my heart. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy. That's right. Ancient African wisdom for the modern sister. Peace and blessings.